after quite a long delay, we are back at it. I'll just fucking say it. I have officially made the move to Los Angeles. Just get that out the way because that's the build up to that has been pretty much the biggest reason for the delay in episodes. Because if the and I bitched about the effort of getting everything lined up and trying to cross everything off the list and everything. That was very difficult, pre-move. Obviously that was difficult, but little did I fucking know how just chaotic the packing process would be. Sunday, the 23rd of June was when we packed up the car, and a few of the homies saw the house while we were packing, and we did not leave when we wanted to leave, when I wanted to leave. And I falsely estimated, I underestimated or overestimated. I estimated incorrectly, nonetheless, that how much would fit in my 2010 Mazda. The answer is not much, as you would think, but a certain amount of ignorance on my part was like, I've moved so many times, it doesn't fucking matter. It'll fit anything and everything we need. And I believe that wasn't true at all. But luckily, my mom, and I know that she listens too. So one, Mom, thank you, and two, thank you, thank you for knowing a month ago at least that you were gonna have to come pick up some stuff from Carbondale. That wasn't going to make the trip. I said up and down for days and days and days that I wasn't going to need another pickup of stuff. I didn't think we had that much stuff. I swear we didn't, but we did. But yeah, she came in clutch and came and picked up a bunch of stuff. And shout out the boys for helping her load up the car as well. So she didn't have to lift too much, but she did make the drive, so I'm very thankful for that. But yeah, it was fucking crazy. I never considered how 28 hours or so in the car would feel. I didn't care. The drive was uncomfortable as shit. We were cramped in there so bad. But we made it safely. And the car didn't fuck me over. Me and the Mazda had an agreement that anything that we just got to get there. Anything that happens after that, I don't take it personally. I won't hold it against the car. Is our agreement. But it's man, I'm gonna have to be on the schedule of doing this every week because now that I'm here, I had a handful of days to settle in. It'll be a week tomorrow that we've been here, and now it's a situation where it's like I'm out here and I've settled in enough. We have internet now, so it's there's really no excuse to not be recording and releasing an episode every week. So we're gonna keep it on Monday, and tonight I'm taking advantage of the new fucking time zone because these will probably go up at like 11 something Pacific time, which is still technically Monday. So if anything, I made like the most productive decision for my naturally procrastinating self. So you could view it that way as well. So or however you want to look at it, man. I'm finally fucking made it here after all the build up, after all of the having to talk about it and say we're doing this blank blank blank. It's fucking done now. So that's it's pretty cool. But now it's like, okay, I gotta work at my job, work at this, and then write as well. So it's out here. Now that I'm out here, and it's like you just got to get to work and just do what you said you were gonna fucking do now. So now that I'm here, that's what it is. So, but again, that's kind of the main reason for the delay in episodes. We'll be back at it. If you're listening through the the month or so long break and the shoddy scheduling and whatnot ahead of or before that, then thank you, especially if you're listening to this period. I really do appreciate it, and so I just wanted to get that out of the way and kind of explain where the fuck I've been, and that we're gonna be back more consistent, because it's me and Amanda are out here. We like our place a lot, but it's a lot of adjusting still, and just excited to and just kind of settle into routine and get to work on some fun stuff. But yeah, I mean, just all things considered, I mean, I'm a very fucking lucky, just very very lucky overall with how everything played out. And yeah. But anyway, I live in fucking Los Angeles now. I'm gonna have to go to a Dodger game at some point. That's absolutely gonna have to happen. That'll be cool. And I'm still gonna go. Probably in August, I'm gonna try to go to an Oakland A's game, because this is the last year that you can do that. So, I'll be real excited to see the Oakland one. I've already been to Dodger Stadium, but it'll be cool to see Shohei. That'll be fucking cool. And the week preceding this move, we took a family trip to Milwaukee, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, and the Hall of Fame in Cooperstown, New York. So that was fucking cool. That was fun. We got to see some ballparks, and then the Hall of Fame was just insane. I mean, it is so much shit to look at. I mean, you could be in there forever. I mean, it was really fun. We spent a good chunk of time in there, saw everything, and the plaques and the plaques are so cool. The gift shop was crazy. I actually kind of felt like shit when we were there, because I was kind of hungover. I didn't even have. I wish I could handle alcohol, but I'm just kind of a fucking puss in that department sometimes, and it's just not the best. But I thought it was fine. I drank water. I did whatever, before bed. Felt great. I was like, yeah, I'll be fine. I was not. I felt like shit. I woke up at like 6 and puking, whatever. I'll spare you the details, but I, yeah, I felt like shit in the Hall of Fame. I was just, for the first half at least, I felt like shit. I think the second half I started to come around. I was eating a granola bar in my pocket to keep me going. I had some close calls. I thought I was going to puke. I hustled to the restroom, but I didn't. I did puke in the I puked in there right when I got in, though, in the bathroom downstairs. I did have to get that one out of the way, won't lie to you. But made it in the toilet. I'm a professional, and I held it together after that in the puke department. I felt like shit for a couple hours after, but I was all right, and I was able to enjoy it. And I took a lot of pictures. I want to maybe do something with that, but I gotta do something that I don't fucking hate or think is stupid. So I like to put all that together and do something, because I took so many pictures, and we had a great fucking time. I mean, seeing those parks were cool. Was cool. Yeah, grammar. Milwaukee was fucking weird, because the Brewers and Reds were playing each other, and it's two teams I want to fucking see lose all the time. So and the Reds won. Reds pulled that one out, but it was weird being around Brewers fans, man. It was strange. It was very different. I'd never been in the thick of it like that before. I was drinking a Coors, no Budweiser in sight, no fucking Budweiser. None. But yeah, and also in that time, my fantasy baseball fixation has increased, believe it or not. When we were on that drive, I started a draft for a fifth team. I have 5 fucking fantasy teams now. The one I'm in with my dad, which I have yet to win. the Bullpen League, which there's going to be an episode released about episode 6 of the Bullpen League will be released at the same time as this. So if you want to hear how my fantasy league's doing, it's the first year of the Bullpen League Fantasy Baseball League. And yeah, so I have fun doing that show every couple weeks, and I'm excited to hop back on that one as well. But there's going to be a new episode on that as well. Yeah, like I said, I did a draft for a fucking 5th team while we were on the drive, and it's like a ESPN like head-to-head points league. Supposedly it's like an ESPN Plus fucking exclusive go fuck yourself league. I don't know. I don't think it's anything that special. There's a team in there named the Chicago White Sox that is literally just the Chicago White Sox. It's just every player on the team is on the White Sox. So they're going to fucking fail, unfortunately. Sorry, Goob, but they are. But yeah, so I'm in that league. I guess the league for that, the scoring for that just starts a week from the draft, so that's weird. I guess if you get a new fantasy team in the middle of the year, then they just start the stats the week after the draft. So I didn't know that was the thing, but there you go. I also I made a few trades. I made a trade in my. I'll talk about this one because it's in the league with my dad, but I traded Mackenzie Gore for Sean Murphy, and I think Mackenzie Gore pitched today. So let's see if it looks like a good trade. I needed a backup catcher in that league because Ivan Herrera got hurt. Well, it looks like Mackenzie Gore went 5 2/3 and only gave up 1 run. So overall, pretty good outing. But I got Sean Murphy on my team now as a backup catcher, and I lost Bryce Harper on that team too. So, we'll see how that trade shakes out. But yeah, I hadn't made a trade for a little bit, and that was cool. I also made some trades in the Bullpen League, where shook that up a little bit, which was cool. I'll talk about that. That'll get covered in that episode, I guess. But both trades did involve me, so they're a little. That's all I'll give you. It was nothing fucking crazy, dog. I mean, it's fantasy baseball. I'm the only one who would classify anything as crazy when talking about fantasy baseball. I'm probably one of few, at least. But yeah, I'm probably gonna keep this one short. I worked today. I had my first day of work, and new job. That's gonna be something too. But it's I'm just got that and not shit else. I'm just out here. So, and yeah, we're gonna strive for consistency. And if you're listening, I really do appreciate it. We're going to be back at it here. So if you're along for the ride, thank you. I'll be back next Monday. Again, the new episode of the Bullpen League's also released with this episode as well. So if you like fantasy baseball, feel free to check that out. Thank you again. I'll be back in a week. And I still don't know how to close out a show half the time.